no sense at all, however, is to say we don't want open borders, we want to limit, but we're not going to enforce it. And everyone who comes in gets amnesty. That makes no sense at all. That is so-called comprehensive immigration reform.
Oh, now, see, I disagree, Jen, because I'm not saying that there have to be open borders. What I'm saying is we have to have a system of limits that aligns with our national... Well, but we have to have a system that aligns with our national interests.
Congress,
okay?
Who makes the decision? Congress makes the decision.
When apple farms in York, Pennsylvania can't get people who will come out and pick apples in the 98
they can get them.
heat.
They just have to pay a little bit more for them. That's a problem. This is something. Here's what also happens with illegal immigrations. First of all, you have the illegals who are abused, and secondly, they drag down the wage structure because they're willing to work for anything. And this creates even more opportunity for criminal elements. It's really led to very unfair, unscrupulous exploitation of these illegals. And again, Jen makes the point. Let's, as a people, through our elected representatives, determine what are the right numbers, and then let's live by that.
All right, let's go to the telephone lines again and take another call. Kira is on the line with us. Hi, Kira. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. What do you think about this immigration controversy that's going on? Do you think it's time to close the borders or put a limit on the number of people that are allowed to come into the United States?
I think that a limit should be put on. I don't think the border should be closed, but I definitely think that each case should be looked at on an individual basis. Like the attorney said that, there are a lot of people here who are here because of family and their spouse, and they couldn't wait because they would have been away from their spouse and their children for a long period of time. So I think for people like that, I think that there should be an easier way to do things where they're not looked at as criminals, but we also know that there is criminal activity going on when it comes
and that's the challenge, right? That's the challenge, to weed out the criminals from the regular folks who are just in a bad situation. Do you trust Congress to do that and make the right decisions?
I'm a little iffy. I'm not sure. I think that because there are so many cases where there are illegal immigrants who are here and are causing problems, I think they're just going to go with that and try to nip everything in the bud. I'm hoping, because I have a lot of friends who, are not Americans but are here and either married waiting for their status or, in school and would like to graduate and stay here. So I'm hoping that they can come to some common ground so that everyone can kind of get a little bit of the American dream, so to speak.
All right, Akira, thank you very much. We appreciate the call.
Thank you very much.
Sure thing. If you'd like to call in and let us know what you think about any particular topic, you can email me at lynn@lynndoyle.net. We're almost out of time here, so I want to get some final thoughts. I mean, we haven't heard the end of this. Arizona is obviously going to be, Danny, challenged in a court of law.
Sure it is. I mean, at the end of the day, this is an issue of federalism. And long after this debate is over, this may be remembered, this Arizona law, as a clarion call for the federal government to get off its you-know-what and enforce that which it is obligated to do, which is immigration policy, immigration law. Like I said from the beginning, I sympathize with Arizona's plight, and maybe down the road, this law, whatever becomes of it, will bring about good changes.
And Bill?
I think that one of the things we have to be careful about is mixing this idea of people who come here to make a better life and criminality. We've pushed people into a situation where they have to use smugglers. That means that they're going to get caught up in that.
If any of us lived in Arizona, we would be screaming for this law. We wouldn't tolerate.
Churchill said representative democracy is the worst possible system except for all the others. We have to trust our elected representatives. They will not pass comprehensive immigration reform this year or next year.
That is going to be our final word, but you can email me at lynn@lynndoyle.net. We'll see you the next time.